Welcome back to Pilates Chakras Tarot. I am doing the readings for December, and this reading will be for the number 4. So those Taurians or Taurus who are born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st of April and May. This reading is for those number 4 Taurus. Okay, so again, just to reiterate that this is the resurrection of my channel, and I'm excited about the readings that are coming forth. So this is the second reading since I revamped the channel for number 4. So this will be your second reading, and this reading will be for your planning for the month of December. So you know that your fortunate days are the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st of the month. And the days are Saturday, Sunday. I don't want everybody has some of the similar days. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday are your fortunate days of the week. So if the number 4, 13, 22, or 31 is on any of those weekdays, those days become more profound for you to strategically plan to be successful, to be productive in any of your endeavors. All right, so let's get to this reading. Also, the number 4 symbolizes or stands in semblance of the planet Uranus, right? And Uranus is currently in retrograde in Taurus. It will be going direct at the end of January, so we will be setting up for that shortly. Some other profound placements would be Jupiter. I've been talking about Jupiter because Jupiter is more, it's really an important planet. It's one of your personal planets. So wherever you have Jupiter, but nonetheless, I shouldn't say wherever you have Jupiter, because if you're a Taurus, it's in the Taurus, in the zodiac sign of Taurus. You just need to look at the house that it's in to determine where you will see more of the amplification, manifestations, and also expansion in the house where Jupiter resides for you in your sign of Taurus. I also want to include that you can also look at any of your Taurus placements as well. So if you're not a Taurus and you're watching this reading and you just want to see if there's anything that resonates with you, look and see where you have any Taurus placements. Okay, look to see where Jupiter is. Also look to see if you have any planets that reside in your natal chart in the zodiac sign of Taurus. So I think that's enough information for now. Anything that I need to ad-lib, I'll add to it as I go through this reading. So we'll start off and set up our reading with a theme, and I'm pulling from the 5 Chinese element deck. Okay, so we know that the elements are earth, water, fire, and air. And the Chinese add wood in there as its own individual element. So let's look and see. So Spirit, please do give us the message or the theme, the energy, define the energy for us, what we should be looking at. The number 4, which the Taurus born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, the 31st. Where should their energy reside, okay, for their short-term planning? And it's the fire tiger, okay? Share your gifts. So you are being asked to give and share your gifts. All right, we know that the well, this looks like the Leo card, doesn't it? And we know Leo is a fire sign. It's also ruled by the sun, is represented by the sun. We know that the sun can be a more energetic aspect or energy, creative, dramatic, theatrical. So perhaps there's some gifts that you are endowed with that you need to share. So it's asking you to share your gifts, and the number of this card is number 3. Okay, so let's go to the deck, the book, to see exactly. And we have butterflies in this card. Let's look at some other things that's happening here. This is a tiger, by the way. It's not a lion, but it is a tiger. But it's still giving off that Leo energy. And we are ending the year of the tiger as well in the Chinese zodiac. And we do know that the tiger is a zodiac sign of creativity as well. The sun is really exposed there. They're flames. It looks like this tiger is also inflamed. And it also looks like it's enjoying being inflamed. And the butterflies represent transformation. So perhaps this is a time of coming out of your cocoon. So the time to start to wake up and come alive again, and wake up those gifts, share those gifts, if you will. So again, I'm going to go to the book and read. Let's see. Card number 3. So the wood tiger, the fire tiger. The fire tiger pillars offers positivity and support when it appears in a reading. The tiger is highly creative and inventive as a yang wood sign, while yang fire in the heavenly frequency is associated with joy and unconditional love. As wood produces fire, those who channel the creative force also cultivates inner joy in the process. This card is a confirmation that you're using your gifts wisely. It's now time to share your gifts and spread your joy to a larger community. The creative force within you is emerging stronger than ever. You've been listening to your calling and enjoying the creative process. Keep doing what makes your heart sing to stoke the fire within. Yang earth and yang fire hidden in the tiger will help you persevere and be consistent in your quest. You can always find inspiration from within your heart. Relax into the creative process and take as much alone time as needed for the creative side of you. Within will never, whatever creates within will never run out. Creativity is a gift from the universe that keeps on giving the more we foster it. No matter what line of work you're in, your creative approach is what makes you stand out and be noticed. So the message from heaven, yang fire, like the sun, shares its light generously and unconditionally. Offering your services will serve as a healing tool, not only for yourself, but also for others. I'm going to go ahead and read the Earth's message from Earth as well. The tiger doesn't hold back, and neither should you. Think big and make a difference to the world with your creative powers. So there it is. I mean, and you're happiest. You're happiest when you are sharing your gifts and when you're actually doing what you love, because I'm getting the energy of doing what you love as well. Perhaps it's your livelihood. So let's say you're a dancer and you get to dance you're in a dance company, or you're a New York City ballet dancer. You're you belong to an association where you get to perform an art. your performance art. All right, so that's that. I think that's a light, very, very much so a light and very joyous energy that you're in, number 4. Okay, because number 4s can be a little bit, can become melancholy. So again, this can keep you, upbeat, inspired, doing what you love. All right, so, and it says you're on the right track. Don't give up. Never, stay on that path. Keeping yourself busy. All right, let's see what the chakras are, because if there's any chakras that want to open up, to balance, to empower you as well. I'm getting solar plexus off top just from looking at that fire tiger card. All of the yellow and orange in there. The orange will be the sacral energy. Maybe that's going to come up because there are some roots. If you can see the roots underneath the tiger. So he's kind of basking on the earth and being in, charged up by the earth as well. So maybe put your feet on the ground. Enjoy a day in the sun. If there's anything as it relates to the chakra. And this is the chakra reading cards by Rachel Charman. Family, card number 5. Family, and that is the root chakra. We talked about, doing what you love. And the root chakra is your foundation. It's your survival. It's the survival chakra. The chakra, the base chakra. So perhaps your family is your stabilizing force. So we can never forget our family. Can never forget the family. Also cultivating the youth. Maybe you have siblings that look up to you and that you need to inspire to pursue their dreams, their endeavors, to share their gifts as well. So I'm going to ring the chakra bell. I'm going to take a deep breath, inhale, and exhale it out. I'll ring it one more time. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale it out. All right, I'm also going to pull from a different tarot deck today to continue to hash out your message. And it's the Muse Tarot deck by Chris Ann. Chris Ann, is that her full name? Yep, Chris Ann. All right, let's see. It's the Muse deck. I just love this deck. It's just so beautiful. A lot of art, and I love art. I enjoy all types of art. I love art museum. I love art shows, especially like going to museums on if an artist has an art opening. Those are always fun. So I like this deck for its art. At the bottom of the deck, we got 8 of emotions. Maybe you're walking away from something. And there's something that just told me to look at the bottom of the deck. So 8 of emotions. But the card that came out, Page of Voices, that's it. That's equivalent to the Page of Swords. Page of Swords, which is the mental energy, something new ideas, new thoughts. Maybe you're taking on a new, you're in a new dance performance. Dance is continuing to come up. Maybe you're part of a new group. And a musical group, anything of the performing arts, a new dance company. Like I said, maybe you just got a, you know, even more profound job. I know that Alan Ailey Dance Theater is having a revival during the holiday season as well. So that's coming up. Something new on the horizon as it relates to, you know, your livelihood. And then we have Temperance. Temperance is sort of like that mature patience, being more, you know, understand when, you know, the more you cultivate and master the attribute of patience, the virtue of patience, you have learned to be patient in your endeavors, and things are starting to manifest itself in your world. The things that you enjoy. And again, this seems like some sort of twin energy too in this card. The lotus is there. Have faith. Be confident and know that things are changing. There's a sun also above her head, and she's illuminated. This is going to be a wonderful opportunity for you, this new position, this new project that you're taking on. Let's see if there's anything else. Temperance. Also, temperance is about indulging in moderation. Let's see, we got Two of Inspiration, which is Two of Wands. So it's all on the horizon. So this is something that's new. Perhaps you don't even know what's happening. It's something that's happening behind the scenes. But you're being patient. You've had so much anticipation and patience around it. And then you have the Five of Materials, which is equivalent to the Five of Pentacles. And that could just be you lamenting about, you know, when is it going to happen? Am I going to get that gig? I really want the gig. I really want to, you know, it's something that you have wanted for a long time. Your perseverance is paying off. Keep persevering. If it hasn't happened yet, it's definitely coming. It's definitely happening in the near future, right now. Because remember, my readings too are for the current moment. This is not about the past. It could be giving you a peek into the future, but it's giving you the approval. It's giving you permission and something to look forward to as long as you're pursuing and making efforts, exerting yourself in whatever it is that you want. So if you're a dancer or if you're a performing artist, practice your craft. Once we put that, as we're activating in our energy and we're moving that energy around, the universe will acquiesce, because you start to build up this spiral energy in your field, in your own personal toroidal field, and your aura start to exude that sort of energy, and it attracts. You become magnetic and you attract it to you. So your labor is not going to be in vain. Your pursuit is not going to be in vain. It's on the horizon. The only way out is through. This is what I'm getting. And you see that telescope there. And you no longer need the telescope to see far away, because it's on the horizon now. It's closer than ever. You can see it. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. The light is at the end of the tunnel. So don't despair. No more despair. Come out of that energy. Come on out of that energy of despair. Yeah, rely on your family support. But this is a card number 5 too. So maybe there's something changing. There's a family dynamic that is changing. So look for that as well. If that resonates with you, you know exactly what that is as it relates to your family. What's changing? What needs to change? What dynamics do you notice right now in your current situation that is happening? Do you feel like there's something that is changing in the family dynamic? All right, but all in all, you're on the right path. And that was depicted at the front. That was indicated up front for you, letting you know the message is be encouraged, be joyful, continue to pursue whatever dreams that you're pursuing at the moment. Whatever pursuits you're on, continue, because you're on the right path. You're on the right path. And the only thing that I'm seeing here that's giving me any sort of inkling that you're feeling not as confident about it is the 5 of Pentacles. But the 5 of Pentacles is just, for me, the messages I'm getting is like, your efforts are not in vain. So even if it feels like it's not tangible at the moment, it is coming to fruition though. It is coming to fruition. So look for that communication. Look for the communication. I feel like there's some communication that's gonna come forth, but remember, anything that you need to plan, auditions, meetings, interviews, plan it on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st of the month, especially if any of those numbers land on a Saturday, a Sunday, or Monday for you, number 4. I'm going to get one last communication from the Wild Mystic deck. So let's see what that is. Let's see what the communication is coming from the Wild Mystic deck. Final communication on this message: to share your gifts and your talents. Number 4, sharing their gifts and their talents with the world. All right, let's see what you got. Number 4. Anything? Any final guidance? Final? All right. Sacred. You are divine. This card is about your divinity. Also could be about claiming your sanctity. Okay, when we have a tendency to give too much of ourselves and not honor our own desires, our own wants and endeavors, it can deplete us. So this card is here to ask you to call back your sanctity. Claim your sanctity. You are divine. And the divine is also, as it mentioned in the Fire Tiger card, you're on the right path. It's just, all of this is just all confirmation, all right? Even the Patience card, the Temperance card, you have mastered that virtue of patience. Now it's calling forth you to be mature and indulge with reason. Don't overindulge. Don't get jaded by the things that will be coming into your cipher for you to enjoy on this journey. And the term of enjoy what you need to enjoy is coming up. And that's something that the Buddhist philosophy shares. Enjoy what needs to be enjoyed. Suffer whatever needs to suffer. But this card is about enjoyment. It is nothing but complete happiness. And if you want, I will, because it's calling for me. So it wants me, Spirit wants me to read from the deck on Sacred. And that is the Starfish card. So let me go to the Starfish. Starfish. This card represents the sacred geometry and symmetry of nature, from the fractals of succulent plants to the Fibonacci seed spirals on the head of a sunflower. Many natural forms correspond to mathematical or geometric formulas. I was kind of getting this too from the Temperance card here, where it looks like the lotus flower and the twins. That's giving me a more of a celestial or sacred geometry feel that I'm picking up on that from that card. So again, throughout history, philosophers and even scientists and mathematics have ascribed the remarkable symmetry and geometry of the natural world to a higher power. This is reflected in the architectural symmetry of places of worship, ancient temples, and spiritual artwork. This card tells you to look for the sacred in the mundane and the supernatural in the natural. I'll repeat that. Find the sacred in the mundane and the supernatural in the natural. So it's just very simple, you know. It's not complex. Whatever's happening in your world right now, it's just saying that the things that are mundane is where it may seem things that may seem mundane, they're actually here to serve you. The things that are supernatural are in the nature, is out in nature. Something simple like a walk in the park can illuminate. It can just magnify and open up your thoughts, open up your creative passages, and ignite something in you that sparks those flames, your creative flame. All right, so look for inspiration. If you are seeking the inspiration, the sanctity is in something that is very, very simple. Okay, just like it is with family. We take family for granted from sometimes, but no matter what, they're always going to receive us with open arms. So something so simple as family, there is something there to cultivate your gifts within the family, that security, just the security that you have from your family. Also, I was talking about taking a walk in nature can become amplified into something supernatural for you. It may seem like the tree in front of you just grew 20 feet tall in the matter of just spending time in nature, because it's a representation. What's outside of us is a representation, or is fractal, as I mentioned. The fractals of nature is just a reflection of our energy, of our own essence, of our own aura. It in front of you, things can actually just shapeshift and manifest right there in front of your natural eyes and become supernatural. So let me not belabor that point. I think you get that. All right. But number 4, that is your reading for the month of December. So I do look forward to hearing any of your feedback, if it actually resonates for you, but any successes that you have as a result of this message, meaning that this is not, of course, your reading is not going to cause this to happen, because it's already happening. As I mentioned, if it's not currently happening, it's happening in the now, and we just don't know what is behind the scenes, but it is happening behind the scenes. So when this comes about for you, if any of this resonates for you and this comes to fruition in any way, please do leave me a message at the bottom in the comment section, please, below. So please do click that like button as well. Thank you so much. Peace.